Hello, my peeps. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I keep thinking I forgot something before I started. Look, I'm on time. What the hell? Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know that's me. I keep thinking I forgot something. Maybe that's why I'm on time, because I forgot to do something. Anyway, we always just babble for a few minutes. Rhoda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. It's hotter than the hubs of hell here. Oh my goodness. It's not. I only poked my nose outside. It says 86, but ooh, I bet the heat index is way above that. Hello? Is that validation? The air conditioner is going to come on. I did not turn it down. It won't be able to catch back up as hot as it is. Making sure where the dog was. We're in the camper at the lake. It's so beautiful. Sat around with my friends last night. So nice. So nice. And peaceful. And they all just want to laugh and have a good time. Of course, us girls, we sit there together. You know, we're going to do some chatting. Anyway, I'm just babbling till. Oh, wait, I got to go over here. For whatever reason, I have to change this and change it back. And yes, there I go, bitching again. Don't be stupid. Temu. Oh, Temu's killing me. Way too much Temu. Way too much Temu. Whoop. See, there's my comments. I can't see them until I do that. Okay, stop. Good morning, good morning. We will just see what happens. I'm only in charge a little bit. I have to pass on whatever they say or show. They always tell you what you need to know, not always what you want to know. And the only time I will step in and make an exception passing that along is if they say something that I think is very much out of line or very hurtful, which they don't. I don't know that I've ever had to do that. That's just my deal. So I pull cards. Here we go. Stop saying that word, Rhonda. I need to put make me a big sign here that says "Do not say so." Going on camping vacation Thursday. Oh, I just love it out here. My camper's out here all year. I have to move it around, but this is just so beautiful out here. And nice friends. I like the people that hang out here all the time. Tea. So you got. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna get tired of me doing that, but I'm trying to stop myself. You guys' card actually pulled two for the day is effing deception. Pay attention. Something or somebody's deceiving you. You can also be deceiving yourself. It doesn't have to be somebody else. And you should be so proud of how far you've effing come. So are you deceiving yourself? Are you deceiving yourself? Are you the one not paying attention to your own deception? Because you should be proud of how far you've come, and you're beating yourself up. Say, no, Oh, it's private property. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know. We talked about buying a place where we didn't have to move it all the time. And I go, I like meeting the other people. I would have never met these nice people that I camp with, or camp beside. And they always take care of me. Okay. All right, it's been quiet in here. It's really quiet. It's just like, it's almost like they all stood back and just gave a side to, I don't know what they're expecting me to say. It's like they're waiting for me to say something, but they're not nudging me. They did want me to remind people. They had me go ahead and sage before I shuffled the cards because they've been sitting here a few days. Oh my gosh, this thing. I love my little flamethrower, but man, it's hard to pull the trigger. Fire, fire, fire. I'm not going to turn the vent on, that's for sure. Keep that cool air in here. Sage your electronic devices. Sage your computer. Sage your phone. Your Alexa. Ha, I can say that word out here. Damn it. I keep forgetting to bring one out here and see if I can figure out how to make her work. Because we don't have Wi-Fi out here. Hotspotting. Sage all those things that bring in bad news to you. Even though maybe it's not directly doing it to you, maybe you just watch the news on it. Or you saw a bad post you didn't like on your phone or anything like that. It's bad energy. Hi, Lacey. Okay. I don't know whether to mention this or not. I threw the other one away. You know how I'm always trying to get the cat ball to work? Every time I would come in here, I threw the other one away. I'd push the button. Well, I shouldn't have to push the button every time. And it was very bright, so the battery was good. But then if you touched it or rolled it or something, it wasn't lighting up. So whether that's what's interfering with, I need to turn it so you can see where it sits. Fred the head. No, don't go away. Can't reach you. Go too far. I got some tourmaline holding it up there with Fred the head. Oh, if you see it go off, you can say something. I would think their energy would be able to light it, whether or not I push the button or not. I used one of those static balls for a while, and I did everything I could to try to get them to touch that. But then it was so far away because of where it had to be plugged in. I didn't have anything behind me, get it close, where everybody could see it, and yeah, I gave up on that. So how's everybody doing? Can you leave me alone? They tempt me way too much. So we're just hanging out. Oh. Okay, yeah, I forgot. They had me go get my bottle. Moon water, full moon water. Should have, sometimes I'll put a little tiny piece or two of sage in there. Just essential oil. Just something. You know, just And I'm not going to say it's as good as saging, but I used to put tourmaline under my old man's chair and then spray it every day. That's his angry spot. I think his mood's changed a little bit, actually. I honestly think it helped. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay, let's see. They told me, good job, stop muttering. Must be time to go to work. Oh, let me get my pen. Why did I write that down? I don't know. I wrote something down at some point, and I don't know what I wrote it down for. Don't know what it is. I'm gonna look at some of the other. Just scribble. And I'm babbling. They told me to quit. Okay. I also always have, I don't know how to say the word, binaural beats going on in the background. Hopefully to help heal something once with somebody. I'm muttering. Hang on. I don't care about that. Sorry, I guess that's what I get. I guess that's what I get for getting on time. Oh, I hope everybody's doing good. Anyway. Anywho. I'm not a big tea fan, but I can't say what kind of tea this is. It's supposed to be good for you. Let's see, let's see. Somebody just put their hands on my shoulders and pushed down and told me to look straight ahead. Maybe it's this way. That's not quite straight. What am I looking at? Trees, grass, picnic table, lake. Another camper. I don't think they're there. It's so quiet here. Love it. Okay, I guess I'll just have to keep watching. What? They call me a dummy. Why they call me a dummy? Hang on, I know I look crazy, batshit crazy. I don't care. I don't. Whatever they want me to, usually they'll draw my eyes to something. I don't see anything that's different or that I feel like I should speak of. That's weird. That's weird. I don't see like a squirrel or anything. I don't know what the hell. That's okay. Now maybe I am going crazy. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Before I look really crazy. Oh God, I love my team. That wasn't, I don't think that was one of my team. Now I'm gonna be distracted. Hang on, gotta go look at the list again. I'm kind of mellow. It probably won't be once I drink this tea. Looking, looking. This, dang it. Okay. Sorry. Just muttering, trying to keep going. Okay, well, who's in here that has a picture in there? Nope. There goes the air conditioner. Let me know if you had trouble hearing me, and I'll try to yell over it. I'm not turning it down. It's too hot. Oh, it's Monica's birthday. Everybody send Monica some love. I'm glad you came to join us on your special day. Okay, you guys are being too quiet, too mellow. Not yet, Christina. I feel like he's observing, but he's staying in the background right now. Happy birthday to Monica. Keep hearing is about the heat.
Motion detected in the front yard.
And I've been in the heat a lot lately, but I don't think it's about me and the heat. Be careful in the heat. Everybody hit the like button. Okay, come on, you guys. Somebody's got to step forward. Like they're all just standing back there piddle-assing around. Okay. Linda Emmons. Linda. What's going on here? I was so tired this morning. Linda, why is your Aunt Ruby? Well, now I see a squirrel out there. So, maybe a squirrel is a sign for you. Maybe you like squirrels. Maybe she likes squirrels. I like to feed the squirrels, and I haven't fed them in a few days. They're probably mad at me. So, that's funny. As soon as I say her name, now I see something out my window that's different. So, if you don't feel like squirrels would be a sign for you, they are now. When you see a squirrel running around, or you're just sitting somewhere and you could be walking through Walmart and feel like you need to look to the right, and there could be a picture of a squirrel on a billboard in a movie. Doesn't matter. They don't have to be, your signs don't have to be alive. Butterflies don't have to be alive if you consider that a sign. It could be a picture of them. I went to a lady once to have my cards read, and a white butterfly is a big sign for me, from Bob. And I thought, I got to the door and I thought, ooh, do I knock on this door? I don't know, maybe I should leave. And a white butterfly started playing around right next to the door. I said, okay. Okay. That's my sign. It's okay to go in. Sue would pick a squirrel. Who's Sue? Wait a minute. Aren't we doing Aunt Ruby? Are we doing Aunt Ruby? I'm doing Aunt Ruby. Or maybe meant she would pick a squirrel. That scared me for a minute. I thought, who are we talking to? That's funny. Now the squirrel, I think he scampered off. He just showed up long enough. I should learn not to doubt them and pay attention to what they tell me. And so should all of you. Typo. Sorry you threw me off for a minute. I thought, uh-oh. Those strange little thoughts you get in your head, and sometimes they give me a headache because they're showing me going, pay attention, Rhonda. What just popped into your head? Like something that I would not normally think of doing or think of saying, or ooh, sometimes that's bad too. Let my mouth override my ass, get me in trouble. I don't know if you were in here when I showed these cards. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not getting poison ivy. It feels like it. These cards I pulled for the collective, all of you earlier. You should be so proud of how far you've effing come. She's wanting you to be proud of yourself. And she's knocking on my head again. Like, get that through your head. Get that through your head. Pay attention. She says when you walk by a mirror, I think most of us girls do it, we kind of turn and look and make sure like our shirt's not stuck up in the air, or we don't have mascara all over our face or some crap. She said when you do that, smile at that person in the mirror and tell her you love her. They make my head itch. I do not have head lice that I know of. Hit that ball. She loves squirrel watching. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to itch. We don't know why we do that. Keep my eyes over there. I have some old cantaloupe, some old watermelon that I'm getting ready to throw out. My magnesium spray that I need to put on my foot. Right, one of those things. Maybe she loved cantaloupe and watermelon. Or maybe you just ate some and she's trying to validate herself. She's very proud of you. She's got this weird smile on her face, like she's giggling at you. There you go. Absolutely. You're beautiful just the way you are. Perfectly imperfect. That's what I call myself. Perfectly imperfect. I'm never going to be perfect. So I quit trying. I know I don't live up to other people's standards or what they think I should say or look like or where I go, but I'm perfectly imperfect. So are you. Everybody is. Be proud of how far you've come. That's what she's stressing. She's been kind of like giggling this whole time. And she's been giggling. She had this funny little, not really a big smile, but it's like a little hee hee, like tee hee hee. You say that often, perfectly imperfect. There you go. And then she keeps saying Chinese, Chinese, and then she giggles. And then back in the day, back in my day, that's been a long time ago, it was Chinese, Japanese, Americanese. Americanese. Chinese, Japanese, Americanese. When I was little. And we thought that was funny. And she's giggling. Hee hee. Kind of putting her shoulders up. Hee hee. She's cute. And she used to grab your knees and squeeze them, from the side, where it tickles right at the top of your knee, and then laugh at you. Now she's beating her fist on the table, and she says, "You are perfect, you are perfect, you are perfect." Something about this other card. This was you guys' collecting other card. Deception, pay attention. Don't let somebody deceive you and make you think you're not perfect. Us girls do that a lot. She says, "I'm right here, hanging around, kumbaya." But now I won't get that song out of my head all day. I always tell everybody, I don't want the drama at the campground. I'm done with that. I had to get away from some people because they always cause drama. I just want to sit around the campfire with a drink in my hand and sing kumbaya. She's saying that is my getting away from deception, because I was being deceived. So you must have something similar. And if people are doing something to you, you can step back and kind of get away from their energy a little bit. It's Megan the Menace. Doesn't mean you have to quit talking to them. I did. Because it wasn't going to quit. Doesn't mean you have to quit talking to them, but it just means you don't have to feed into it. You don't have to put up with the bullshit. You can step back and energetically put them on the other side of the room. Block them out. The energy, anyway. Okay, we're going to let her go. I think I just saw another squirrel this way, towards the lake. Oh, I wish I could live here. Well, I kind of do all summer. Okay, we're going to let her go. Just know that she's always around, and I promise you 1,000%. She can hear you, she can see you. Talk to her all you want to. I have not been talking to them lately. Okay. She wants me to tell all of you when I get super, super stressed out, and I forget to do it for a while, and then I get all wound up, knot in my stomach for days on end. Sit down, write it down. Write it down. Please help me with blah, 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 or so-and-so and so-and-so, or please make these, this one couple, they were so mean. And I said, please help them find a happy place to go besides here. Someplace to go besides here. they're just too mean. But they were mean to everybody, not just me. That's Ruby. You have to learn how to kind of energetically detach from some people. And I'll forget to sit down and write stuff down, because my little squirrel brain is going 100 miles an hour all the time. I don't even hardly get much sleep anymore. And my guides don't know what the hell I want, because I'm always changing my mind. I'm always changing my mind. No, do I want a white car, white truck, or a blue truck? Do I want a green house or a pink house? You make all those decisions, Megan. Okay, Megan. Yeah, I was gonna do Mew Mew today. I was gonna do it last week, but what the hell? I think I got thrown out off or something. Oh, now there are 2 squirrels playing. They're so fun. My puppy loves them, but I'm not opening the door and letting her watch. It's too hot. I got cut off last week somehow. I don't remember. You guys remember what happened? I don't, but it's really not that important. You were thinking something? You sure you were thinking something, Megan? Oh yeah, my battery died. It's done that to me before, and I'll just give you a little quickie, at least on a laptop. And I couldn't remember, so now I've written it down and stuck on my sticky note. All you have to do is hold the turn on button. The button turns it off and on for like 20, I think it's 20 seconds. And it fixes it. It seems like when I take it back and forth from home and plug it in there and then plug it in here, it should be the same plug-in. I don't know why it does it, but once in a while it'll just come up and it won't charge. And I didn't notice it wasn't charging until it was too late. It was almost done. I better look now. I don't see my little charger thing. What the hell? Well, there it is. I see my battery. And it's perfectly fine now. Evidently they wanted me to shut the hell up last week. Okay, just note, any of you that knew Ruby, talk to her. She's listening, and then eventually you really need to do it calmly. No, well, I used to scream at Bob. And I asked my woo-woo lady, who I love to death, is he listening to me? And she goes, yeah, except sometimes you get a little carried away, Rod. And he goes, whoop, and he shuts you off. I probably was. That's bad girl. Bad girl. Okay, tell all your loved ones to touch the cat ball. I think that'll work. Wait a minute. You have to throw them all away and get some new ones. I had to give it a pretty good bump, but it's on. It's on, or the other one wouldn't be on. It wouldn't do anything. I don't know. It's cheap, foreign junk, probably. Okay, Megan, tell Mew Mew to touch that cat ball. Tell her to knock it off of there. Oh, look, Megan. The cat ball just went off. Look. That's Mew Mew. Get you a cat ball, Megan. Get you a cat ball. I never get them to, almost never get them to work for me. See, there you go. So Mew Mew is showing me that he, she, whatever, I don't, doesn't matter. The squirrel. Love to watch squirrels. Love to watch squirrels. That's a young one. And I'm gonna write that down. Yeah. She might do it. Kitty might do it again. We'll see. She loves the squirrels. Shown me a picture. Part of its validation when the kitty was here, and part of its validation that this has happened. Like, you know how they always rub your leg, and their tail's usually up in the air. She's going like between, like you're sitting on the couch and trying to rub kind of between you and the couch, rubbing up against you, and you felt her purr, him, Mew Mew. They like apples? Ooh, I'll have to get him some apples. I like my squirrels. Puppy likes her squirrels. You should feel that rubbing, but you also should feel the vibration of the purr. Also laying on you or beside you in the bed. Now. You might even possibly, you have felt it. No, you're not imagining it. You might even feel like when they hop up, you might feel, you know, the bed, like, what am I trying to say? Duh. When a cat jumps up on a bed, you might feel that, but the cat is showing me actually laying on you and laying beside you, so both. Now. Probably did before, but now. Kitty still loves you. They are kind of one of the most judgmental house varmints I think there is. Dogs just love you. Cats are like, I'll love you when I want to. I'll love you when I'm ready. I have a cat. And I've had him, 15, 16 years. He only likes me. And as soon as I get home, he comes out and he's got to be laying and have his head like pushing on me. And then he'll pet me. Because he misses me when I'm gone. You didn't fail. You didn't fail her. She's rolling over like she wants you to scratch her belly. Ooh, I don't go for that. Because usually you get all four of them claws at some point. What is it? Get down. I don't know if this is going to happen or did happen. Like she went from laying on her back doing it to standing up and doing like you have a string hanging, or it looks like you're sitting there, so it has to be something on your clothes. Oh, I know how you feel. I love my fur babies, absolutely. They are my priority. Oh, she's over there curled up in the bed, sound asleep. Know that Mew Mew loves you, because Mew Mew's the only one that's lit up that cat ball. Get a cat ball. See if it lights up once in a while. For God's sakes, I test mine every time before I do a reading or go live. Because they seem to crap at it. It's like $4 on Amazon. It's okay. She wasn't unhappy. You're the one that was unhappy. She missed you, but she wasn't unhappy, like miserable. Quit blaming yourself for everything. What was the card of the day for you guys today, Megan? You should be so proud of how far you effing come. Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling the grandson lives with us, and he's got his big dog, but I think she's kind of claimed us too. That he is her human, and I regret the day that he might have to move out, take her with him. But unless he has a very secure place, we're not going to let her go, because we have a big yard, nice fence, and she's used to it. She's been there since she was a baby. Oh, I do kind of remember something, Megan, about your kid moving or something. But know that Mew Mew still loves you. Would not have lit that cat ball up if she didn't. So that right there should be your validation. Feeling, you should feel the vibration of the purr. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think I saw that. I think I liked somebody's comment about it being his birthday. I think it was Stephanie. I am so unhappy with him. He needs to get his happy ass on. You don't understand what the holdup is, and I just feel like there's like a door that he can't walk through yet, and I don't know when that door is gonna do something. Okay, so Megan, I'll tell you, my last Yorkie, she was a week from being 15 years old, and she was getting that collapsed trachea, and we couldn't get food and water down her, and it was Thanksgiving. I tried to call the vet emergency number because I was going to have her put down because she couldn't eat, she couldn't do anything, and I couldn't get a hold of anybody, and I nursed her as long as I could without her being in pain. So when I laid down on the floor with her, because I knew she was close, and put my hand on her, and I told her, I said, you've done too much damage. You're beyond our repair. Do you see those dogs over there waiting for you in the trees? And she just lay there barely breathing. And I said, you need to run. Run as fast as you can to those dogs. They want to play with you. Go to the dogs by the trees. And I will swear on my life, all four legs, she's laying on her side, and she was not convulsing. Her body was just her legs, like she was running. And I started crying, and she quit breathing. So know that they do cross over Rainbow Bridge. I didn't see Rainbow Bridge, but So they do go to places with other animals or whatever. "42, I wish I could go back to 42. You know, like you always say, go back and know what you know now. Man, I would change things. Okay, what time is it? Boop. Know that your crazy cat still loves you. Would not have let that cat ball off. There's no reason for that ball to go off. I wasn't doing anything. You saw me try to hit the counter a while ago, and it takes more than that. Do we have anybody that has a picture in that has not had a reading? Has not had a reading. I don't know why. I don't know why my event thing doesn't reach more people. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know if they algorithms have just Kota, that's how you say your name. I don't see it. I'm gonna have to get out of here anyway. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, we'll do a really. Did I say your name right? I hate to butcher people's names. I'm gonna do just a really quickie. Okay. He's saying, I'm the campground guard, evidently. I watch everybody that comes through, like, what are you doing here? What's your purpose? Leave other people's shit alone. And mine. We all watch out for each other. I suppose that's my neighbors getting ready to move. I'll cry. Anyway, Kota, he just like over the top, like you just feel the love for you just pouring out of him. It's just like huge how much he loves you. Sorry, got a spy. I keep an eye on everybody's stuff. And they do for me. He loves you so much. Okay, he's pointing backwards over his shoulder. He turned around towards me. He says, let that go. Let that go. So there's something in your past that you probably keep turning around and thinking of reuniting or reconnecting, whatever. It could be a thing, it could be a job, it could be a person. And he's going, you're not walking that way. Walk forward. Don't look back. Don't look back. And I will hold your hand. And he would literally hold your hand. And most of you have already heard it. I don't think there's too many left. Everybody probably had to go back to work. Hold your hand out real loose. Don't death grip. Hold your hand out and ask him to hold your hand and walk with you. And I can feel a real heavy tingling right here. It may take you a little while. I mean, I haven't walked the river for quite a while, but when I'd walk the river, I'd ask Bob to hold my hand, and I could actually feel him holding my hand. Meh. Know that he is with you. And now he's behind you with his hands, and you should probably feel this. Like wanting to push you forward. He's doing this in a loving way. He's not being mean or forceful, but he's strongly trying to push you forward. Don't turn around and go back to whatever that was. And he shows if you go forward, you will be skipping along, just skipping along, because you will be so lighthearted and happy. And he's going to be skipping right next to you. He goes, yes, I can skip now. I can skip. So ask him to skip with you. Give him permission. That always helps. He says you were always a blessing in my life. And you still are. He can be a blessing in your life now. Inviting. And I've probably said it 1,000 times. You know, I walked into a house and there's this little man who was pressed up in the corner, and I go, what are you doing? He said, I don't want to scare them. I don't want to step forward. I don't want to make any noises because I don't want to frighten them. I just want to be here. You want him to step forward, give him permission. He said he's going to be there whether you ask him or not. He's already there. Something about you tripping, but I don't know that he means physical tripping. You didn't quite land on your face, but you did trip. Everybody trips. Everybody has hiccups. But you got back up after you skinned your knees. And he's talking about as an adult, not as a little kid. At least that's what he's shown me. You gotta see my life path. My life path doesn't go like this. My life path goes like this, and this, and this. I call it my scenic route. Take the scenic route, learn your lessons, and get back on the path. He's holding up the sign that says one way only. That's forward. Okay, he's waving. He's waving like this. Bye-bye. Thought I saw something. Thought I saw some kind of, well, the light's coming in the window a little bit, but I thought I saw another light. Okie dokie. He was always pushing you to be the best you could. He still is. Acknowledge him. It helps to be very grateful. I know. Don't hit me. Because I haven't been doing it lately. To be very grateful for the things that you already have. Even if you have a roof over your head that probably needs fixing, or a car that keeps breaking, or a phone that's got a crack on it, you have it. You be grateful for those things you have. If you don't have brand new, be grateful that you have something to write in, or talk on, or watch this on, or you have running water. So many little things that we should be grateful for that we don't. We just, I want more. I want more. I'm the same way. I do it too. I want more. Well, yeah, so I went and bought a new truck. Did I need it? No. Okay. I need to get out of here. He's saying bye. Maybe he waved like that. Or maybe you waved at him like that when you were little. We send him with love. Okay, I should be here next week. I don't have my calendar in front of me. Sometimes it seems like I'm always getting caught up if there's a doctor appointment or something. They always want to do it on Tuesday. See you all next week. See if you can kind of send this out a little bit. Subscribe to my YouTube. It's free. Hit the like button. That helps the algorithms. I can't seem to get the algorithms moving. I don't know why Facebook is holding my stuff back. Okay, I'm not going to say anything about who just showed up yet.
Motion detected in the front yard.
You're not in the front yard. Okay, I should click out of here. I don't think I want to say who this is. I'm just gonna let this ride for a second.
Motion detected in the front yard.
You're not in the front yard. Are you in somebody's front yard? Whose front yard? Throw me off. Okay, so it's Steve, and that's the first time I've seen him. I guess he popped up for his birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Steve. Has anybody left? I think everybody ran away. And then my phone keeps going off and says somebody's in the front yard.
Motion detected in the front yard.
He put his face right in my face, and his energy got really, really strong. So when are you coming home? He goes, soon. When are you coming home? Soon. Motion detected in the front yard. When are you coming home? Soon. Well, his soon and my soon are a hell of a lot different. Yep. Happy birthday, Steve. And then he shows me a skull. Like he's holding. Ew. So I'm not going to put anything out to give anybody in that family hope. They're all doing good. I love watching Amber's kids. Oh my God, I love watching them. And I don't know where she has the energy to do all the things she does in a day. I couldn't keep up. And why he came in when pretty much everybody was gone, I don't know. I could feel him starting to fade away. Now he's got his hands on my shoulders. Okay, what's that song? I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Is that a commercial? I'm not telling anybody except for one person, maybe, or two. So don't go telling everybody else, because don't get their hopes up. He's done this to me before, but not like this. I asked him about the culprits. he showed me two. I don't know if two culprits are going to come forward. I doubt that after this time. Somebody's got to have a guilty conscience. He's bugging the shit out of them. I think he laid off for a while. Two, we know there's more than that were there and that know where he went and what happened. You know, the crackheads can be that quiet, I don't know. He said, yes, Monica, but don't. He's messed with me before. He knows I don't trust him right now. He's made me look like a fool, and he says, I'm sorry. That doesn't help. I do not want to send anybody on a wild goose chase. He's still standing right behind me. Across the water, across the pond. You guys have so much water up there, it was impossible to figure out what water he was in, although I thought I knew. Ooh, squirrel. Ooh, surprised my dog didn't jump up when I said that. He's a baby. To leave him some food. He said, I love you, Rhonda. Kiss me on top of the head. First he said south, and then he went, pointed north. He said further north. That could mean inches, and that could mean miles in there. So that doesn't even mean he's by Taylor Bridge. I just keep getting pulled to Taylor Bridge. That's not where I was mostly pulled to. Stop it. I don't want to give out any false information. And like we said in the beginning, the very first 2 or 3 videos I made, I knew nothing. That was pure stuff. Because I don't like people to tell me. He says north. I'm not going to let him send you on a wild goose chase. I truly think some of the places that we were on top of it, just couldn't quite find it. See, don't trust it. He's taking me back to where I thought he was. So that maybe because I know things now, that could be me interfering. Oh, he smacked me on the shoulder. Said, stop it. The 2 P legs. The 2 P legs. Looked more like what he showed me in the very, very, very beginning. Okay? Yep, then that Taylor Bridge thing popped up the other day, and I thought, that didn't pop up by accident. Oh, look, cat ball's going off. Look, 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 look. If I look at it, just don't want to send anybody get their hopes up. It got to be kind of a fiasco. But I saw so many signs of people accuse me of looking stuff up on the map or something. But no, I would see certain signs and I followed my first map. But you don't know. See, that's what I was thinking. That maybe that's why the Taylor Bridge thinking. Well, that thing's just a blinking its little ass off. Dang. Look at him go. That's a pretty strong energy there. They don't last that long. And then I had a couple of people that were, dang, that ball's going. He said no. I don't even know what lower bridge is. He said no. Good grief. I was going to get out of here, but look at that ball go. Never seen one go that long. And that, I just took it out of the package. It could be 10 years old and still be in the package, but I just took it out of the package before we started. It's not going to have any battery left. Well, he's showing his stuff right now, isn't he? Yeah, I had a couple of people that were out, and they'd send me pictures and stuff, and then it just got to be overwhelming. Good grief! Too many pictures, and then everything started to look the same to me, and then I thought, and then my I don't want to say my sane mind. Look at that cat ball. That's crazy. Yeah, and see, you can ask cat balls questions. I don't remember who the hell I was talking to, but if you ask the cat ball, light up for yes, and if it's a no, don't light up. You can get all kinds of questions out of it. Listen, dude, I'm gonna have to throw it away when he gets done. What'd you do to my cat ball? He's making a great show of himself. Yeah. It's been going for a while. It's been going for 4 minutes. I don't understand. I wonder if I end this, that the cat ball will just automatically stop. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Brand new ball out of the package before I started, but that doesn't mean it's a new cat ball. It could be, could have been sitting on a shelf somewhere for a long time. And I'll debunk anything I can. I need to go back to some of my old lists, Monica, and should I say go through the names and put a little extra energy on them. Maybe they'll have some of the dreams I've been having, because the Lord had some crazy, like I'm actually, I think I must be out of my body doing these things, because it's like I'm doing it live in person. Probably the last 2 or 3 months. And then I wake up kind of shook up. Because they had me sitting there with 2 people that I did not like. And they were yelling at me. And I think I was going like, F you. Oh, look, it quit. It quit. What is it now? Oh, this started again. I was going to go shake it. I drank this tea, now I need to go pee. I really, really, truly believed that we were going to find him, and he kept telling me, something has to happen first. I don't know what the something is. I just asked him, are you still waiting for that something? And he said yes. I guess we'll know when the something happens. And look, it quit again. So I don't think it's the battery going dead. Probably will be after this. And probably dead after this. But I don't think it's because the battery's going dead. I think I need to buy some more anyway. Some of these cat balls I get, I don't like them. Or, well, they don't seem to work. No, there it went on. That one doesn't count. I'm trying not to pull anyone's chain. I just wish he'd come home and they'd all feel better. I don't know how I got into this. Somebody asked me something about helping find him. I didn't, and I should not have stepped in without asking for permission. Spying on the neighbors. He goes like this and he says, close only counts in horseshoes. What the hell does that mean? I mean, I know that saying, but it's not like giving you a yes or no. I have to get a hold of my friend who's really close to him. And he would see him, but he wouldn't say anything. He did that to several people. They said he just stands there, but he won't speak. Your dad played horseshoes. I always loved, and I thought, that's stupid. Nope. Nope, you just validated something. I love when that comes out. It's like, I forgot what I was going to say. Your dad's on the other side too. He's tickling somebody's ear. I don't think it's your dad. I think it's Steve. Like tickling somebody's ear. I don't know if it's you or one of the culprits. There's one that I really, really want. I don't remember which one it is. I'd have to go through my notes because I just kind of put them away for a while and thought, okay, I'm done with this until something comes up. But the one that told Amber he was swimming with her dad. I better not say too much to get myself in trouble again. Swimming with her dad. I thought, how freaking cruel is that? I'm sure he was messed up on something. We did that. I'll personally come up and help beat his ass. You know, and they sent me fake cease and desist orders, kind of like the one I got from the lady a while back, because I got too close. They contacted the Michigan State Police and tried to stop me because I got too close. But I don't know which part I got too close on. I think I just want to be there when something finally comes out so I can video Amber beating the shit out of me. It's not just one. He says 2.5. I can't do it like he's doing. 2 and then a half a finger. It's 2.5, so I think, and half a finger is female. Yeah, I'm sure there's more females involved than just that, but they just might be. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I don't mess with that cat ball when I get done. Yeah, I would help her too, and you know, and I've learned a lot about him. I like the shit out of him. I can't help but like him. I don't care what he did. It didn't affect me. I didn't spend all this time making my ass wider, sitting on the computer looking at signs and stuff and different places. I spent a lot of time on my butt looking, trying to follow where they were trying to tell me. But I would sure love to have a video of it. So maybe because he popped in and we were the only ones in here, like maybe something's gonna start popping up. I have to get hold of my buddy, see if he's seen him. I heard him say they are getting along. See you next Tuesday, Still Marine. I'm getting off of here. I gotta head for home, take a bath. I ain't even taking a shower in my camper. I go back and forth so much, and I go home and take a bath. I wonder if squirrels like watermelon and cantaloupe. I'll just put that in the fire pit and they can come get it. Monica, do you know how to use a pendulum? I have brain farts a lot. The older I get, it might take me a second to get the word out of my mouth. Try a pendulum. They don't work for me. I might be able to get one or two answers out of them, and then they stop. And they told me a long time ago when I first started that they don't want me doing the pendulum because if I did that, I would not have progressed. I would have just stayed there and never pushed myself further. Yeah, lifetiming. Yeah, and I always say, you know, you plan when you're going to leave this earth. Might be when you're 1, might be when you're 100. My mom's 96. She wants the hell out of here. And that timeline can waver depending on what people around you are going to learn from your passing or your staying. So I kind of wonder, all these people, what they've learned from him leaving in such a way. You know what? was it one of the culprits or one of the friends, has been popping up lately in front of me. And I wasn't even sure we were friends. And I let them be. They send me a friend request. Oh yeah, come right on in. You could see anything I have to say. Oh, sorry, puppy. I didn't know you moved over here. Just kick my little 4-pound dog. Oh, now that's me. You can. It wouldn't hurt to write down on a piece of paper. Yes, it's up here. No, it's down here. And I consider this yes, but I trained. You have to program them so you can do that on YouTube. This is yes for me. This is no. And this is maybe or I don't know. Now I'm exaggerating that so you can see it. But you can also use, say, a string and a pencil, a necklace. You can use a necklace as a pendant. I just show me a yes. Now see, it'll work for me for a second or two, and then that's about it. And it goes, now get back to what you're supposed to be doing. Go no. Yeah, I try to, like I said, try to keep on everything. And I feel like I'm not moving my hand, but I could be. I don't. Yeah, go to YouTube. They'll tell you you can program it. You know, this is no and this is yes, however you want to. Usually I make it every time if I try to get a question out of it, I'll remind it. This is yes. This is no. This is maybe or I don't know. I'm going to ask you a question without doing it out loud. But see, after I ask a question or two, then it just does this to me. Or sometimes it'll just shake and not go anywhere. I was doing a very small yes. Getting bigger. I was asking it, is Steve going to come home? And it wouldn't move. And then when I changed it and I said, is Steve going to step forward? That's not right though. And now it's saying yes, but he could step forward like he is right now. So it works. It works for a lot of other people. I don't really see people using them anymore. Why do you want me to look over here? What do I have over here? No. I don't see anything you want me to look at. Boo Dude. I always have Boo Dude in the camper. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. My friend sent him to me. Boo Dude. We're just leaving. Know that map that I drew in the beginning, it could be 1 mile, it could be 50 miles. That's just it there. But he kept taking me up the same way, the same roads. And then but I can still see the same picture of the first place in the road, where it curved, where the trees were, how far down the water was. That is just permanently stuck in my head. So, Monica, if you have a crystal on a necklace, use that. gonna have to go buy one of these things. $5 probably. Okay, I gotta go because I really got a body. Oh, crap. And get my rotten melons out of here. No, they're not really rotten. They just smell a little rancid. They've been in the fridge too long. I need a good cantaloupe. Real good. I took part of it to my mom. The house. The house, I think, wasn't too far from Dollar General. There should be, but he didn't stay there. And I'll just say one of our people told me that is exactly the house that they thought he might have been in, and maybe taken out of it. Maybe he was killed there and then taken out of it. And they remodeled that house right after that, and nobody investigated it before they did. Because if they took him out in a piece of carpet, it came out of there. And there would have been blood on it, and they wouldn't have had to remodel stuff. It got bad enough that a couple of people came down here from up there and found me, and I get out, I'm walking, and I hear, "Hey, Rhonda." I go, "Where'd you come from?" And I'm not going to say too much on here. It's like, holy shit, they came and found me. It was scary. But I carry, so you wanna mess with me? I got too many guides and friends. I'm not scared. Okay, I really gotta pee. And I gotta go home, take a bath. See you all later. Tuesday. Yeah, let me know what you come up with, Monica, if anything. Yeah. I have way too many crystals. I quit taking them outside on the full moon. I just kind of sage them. My favorite one is this tall, my woo-woo lady. This tall, my woo-woo lady gave it to me. It's the most powerful crystal I have. It's a little pyramid. I don't. I don't know. We'll see if he has something to say to either one of us or my buddy. He heard a lot of things. Everything just started contradicting each other, and then this stuff. You know, people would tell Amber, and everybody was getting confused. When I do a reading, I tell them, I do not want to know anything. Do not tell me anything other than their name and how they're related. And any questions you have for them. Because if I can't pull that out, you're not a real medium if you can't do your job. This one has me stumped. I'm just for their sake. I love that family, and I've never even met them. Again, her kids crack me up. And I love the way she gives them free reign. I might have a little bit of a block because he just said I know I'm an asshole. Yeah, because of him, I might have a little bit of a block when it comes to that because I said so many things that made me look foolish that I knew were true, but then nothing happened. But I also enjoyed watching some of the crackheads go to jail over and over. They're getting their karma. And he was haunting one of them really bad. She was even on one of those podcasts talking about it. And I just started laughing. I thought, you're getting it. But she believes in that stuff. I have to strongly believe it will come out. It will come out. And the more positive we put out there towards it, instead of, he's never going to be found, the more we put out there is, yes, he's coming home, the more that's going to pull that energy in. What do I hear? I gotta pee. Yeah, it sounds like water running. I don't have any water over this way other than the outside spigot. I better go see if it's leaking. Love ya. See you later.